Namaste, my beautiful angels. Welcome to your special reading and messages for December 29th to January 4th. Thank you so very much for joining me here this week. I hope that all of you had a marvelous holiday season, whatever it is that you celebrate. I hope that it was peaceful and that you had time to spend and share with people that you love, even if it's your fur babies. And we're all winding down now. It's the last week of December and the last couple of days, I should say. And, this year has been quite something, I think, for many of us. And as we move through these final days of December and step into the new year, we're in a more powerful space between this year of completion and this new year, which will be of new beginnings for all of us. Now we have the sun in Capricorn at this time, and we're being reminded that, real growth comes from clarity, from intention, and aligned action. So all of those things are going to be very, very important for all of us as we move forward. This is going to be a time for each of us to reflect on what you're ready to leave behind. So what have we been through in this past year, and what is it that we're now each ready to let go of, what we want to build moving forward, having let go of the things that are no longer serving us. The energy that we are going to see is going to be much quieter, but deeply purposeful, perfect for setting grounded intentions rather than rushing forward, which I think many of us have been doing a balancing act in this past few months of movement. And as January begins, momentum will slowly build again. What each of us chooses to focus on now will start to take root as we go further into the year. Now, numerologically, 2025 is a 9-year. And 2026 is a 1 year. But before it goes down to 1, it is a 10. And then you add the 1 plus the 0, which takes it down to a 1. So this upcoming year of 2026 could be very, very good. It could be at a level 1 for us, an initiation, of a brand new 9-year cycle. It could be a year of fresh starts, leadership, stepping into our authentic self. It would be a year of planting seeds, taking bold first steps, and trusting our inner guidance. On the other hand, those of us that have not fully embraced the lessons of last year on the 9-year could see the final endings coming through this year. So it's going to be very important for all of us, I think, to really take what is not serving us, what we have been through in this past year. Some of us could be winding down and now taking steps to let go of those things completely out of our lives. But once we do, we will go into that 1 vibration, okay? So you wouldn't necessarily be starting over, but you're starting from new experiences, okay? So this is all about new cycle, new intentions, and new beginnings for all of us. Also, one stone that would be very good for all of us this year would be the ruby. So, and particularly if you are Aries, a Scorpio, or a Leo, but for all of us, ruby will be a powerful stone for this new year of 2026. So if you have a ruby, do wear it because it'll bring you a great deal of luck this year. All right, my darlings. So for this week's reading, I am doing pick a card reading again. And I will let you look at the cards and you can tell me which cards resonate with you, and then I will channel those messages. So I'm just going to flip my screen. All right, here we go. So here, my darlings, we have the suit of 1, we have the suit of 2, and we have the suit of 3. So if you haven't already, my darlings, take a minute to center yourselves, to call upon your spiritual teams of guides, of angels, of ascended masters to assist you in picking the cards that will have the best messages for you. All right, so I hope that each of you has picked your messages or your suits. Again, this is suit 1, this is suit 2 in the middle, and this is suit 3. So we're going to start with suit number 1, and I'm just going to flip my screen. There we go. All right. So I'm just going to lay these down. Wow. Okay. So for this week, for this year end, it's a little bit shorter. I haven't picked as many cards, but I have picked the cards that the decks that I was guided to pick for this week. The very first card that each of you got is the Ace of Fire. Ace of Fire, for those of you that picked the suit of 1. Now, this is very powerful, especially as we go into the new year, for several reasons. One is fire is ruled by the sun, and 2026 is also ruled by the sun. It's ruled by fire, okay? So it's a very powerful time of initiating new endeavors, new ideas, new businesses. Very, very powerful time for that. For those of you that picked the suit of 1, this will be an exciting start for each of you. You will receive new opportunities in the beginning of the year. You may have some sort of career advancement or new ideas about what you could implement going further in your career. You may be considering, switching careers or looking at new ways of building your finances. So, this is a time of change for those of you that picked the suit of 1, okay? Very powerful time. And, as I was talking about the sun, 2026 is ruled by the sun. It's a one number in numerology, whereas 2025, a 9-year, was ruled by Mars. So we could have seen a great deal of angst and anxiety and friction, and we could have been very much in our mental frame of mind, which probably didn't serve many of us very well, and especially those of us that were even dealing with other people that are going through that Mars energy, which could be quite aggressive, very upfront, less diplomatic. Whereas with the sun, it opens new avenues, new ways of thinking, implementing new things in relationships. So Ace of Fire, for those of you that picked the suit of 1, is a marvelous time. You're starting this new year fresh with new ideas, new exciting beginnings. There could be some sort of career advancement where you are, or you could be starting something brand new, fresh, that will do very well for you. So very, very exciting time, okay, for those of you that picked the suit of 1. The next card that each of you got is self-respect. Self-respect. Now, the self-respect card comes to you by Archangel Michael. And the message that I get for each of you is, in your quest for happiness, for peace, for abundance, for all of your heartfelt wishes and desires to be fulfilled, Archangel Michael and your guardian angels, your spiritual team, is asking you to first and foremost realize who you are, because somewhere in there you may have felt not valued like you should be valued, okay? And so value and all of those things that build a strong personality that is confident in oneself, that always comes from within. So the self-respect component of this card is Archangel Michael's way of saying that you are being asked to go within and to really honor yourself first. Realize where you have been, what you have been through, why you have made certain choices in your life, and to honor and respect your journey this far, particularly in the past year or few years. And when you truly understand who you are, because even if there are mistakes of the past, they are all stepping stones to learning, to growth. And when you love and respect yourself, what is going to happen is you're going to find that others around you are also feeling that vibration and are then beginning to love and respect you as well. Okay? So self-respect, a time of going inside, connecting with the source, with God, and really with no guilt, no hurt, no pain, no blame, just seeing where you've come from, what you've done in your life, what you've overcome in your life, and gaining that respect. That respect, I'm hearing Spirit say, that God has for you, that Spirit has for you. It's time to let that respect become self-respect for oneself, okay? And to see yourself as the Creator sees you, okay? Which is the most worthiest, because you have a piece of your Creator within you. All right? Beautiful, beautiful message. So new initiatives are starting for you, an amazing, powerful time. We could see promotions, new ways of doing things, of making money, career advancements or new career endeavors. And we're being asked then to really reflect, to go within and to honor yourself through self-respect, and what you've been through and what you've overcome, because it's amazing. The next card that you got, my darlings, that picked the suit of one is solitude. Solitude. And going within, and then you get solitude. So that is quite a strong sign for each of you. You know, when I see this card, solitude, it is a very spiritual solitude that I'm getting. A time of inner reflection, of divine connection with Source. And you will find that as you take time for yourself, going within, and I'm really getting that to let go of the thoughts in your mind that aren't serving your highest good. And if that means not being around people that bring down your vibration, try to be with people that are softer, try to keep the environment lighter, but go within and reflect. This is a very powerful time of connection for you. You could be getting divine downloads from above. And you're being asked to really listen to those divine downloads at this time, to really take time each day in reflection, in solitude, in connection with Source, so that you can be guided down this beautiful journey of this magnificent new year that you are embarking on. Beautiful, powerful message. Because at the end of the day, this is about new beginnings. This is about initiating the new in your life, new opportunities, strengthening of relationships, building new initiatives, endeavors, a lot of amazing, beautiful things that are coming now for you. But you have to remember who you are, where you've come from, what you've been through, and to start to honor and respect yourself as the Creator respects you. And you can only do this in solitude. And as you begin to take that quiet time, as the year starts, you're going to get a lot of divine downloads. The very last message that you got, my darlings, that picked the suit of one is the door is open. Wow, the door is open. Pure intentions can open doors in the universe and make the impossible possible. Is that magnificent or what? Pure intentions can open the doors in the universe and make the impossible possible. Believe deeply in goodness and watch the magic happen. That is amazing. So, you know, I think within going within, the solitude, the self-respect that you give yourself for what you've been through will allow your monkey mind to step aside and the real essence of you to emerge. Because when your intentions are pure and good, that is when the door will completely open for you, and the universe will truly make the impossible possible in your life. So this card is asking you to believe deeply in goodness and watch the magic happen. Wow, my darlings that picked the suit of one, what a magnificent message for you. I hope it resonates. If it does, please do make sure to subscribe, share, and like my page. Thank you. All right, so now we're going to the suit of two. Wow. Okay. All right, my darlings, for those of you that picked the suit of two, yeah, the first card that you got is the Knight of Earth. The Knight of Earth. Beautiful card. And as I look at this card, I see this knight on a white horse. White represents purity, goodness, truth. Okay, so I'm getting those attributes for those of you that pick the suit of two, that you are loyal, that you are dedicated, that you're honorable, that you're kind, in your relationships, in your pursuits, in your life mission and purpose. This card, for those of you that pick the suit of two, is all about getting your hands dirty now, to buckle down and to get things done. So there are things that need to be done, and there may have been some procrastination in getting them done. So this knight is standing as if for each of you that pick the suit of two, that this new year is about initiating all of the things, not necessarily initiation is what I'm getting, but completion of projects that you are already doing. So buckle down, do what's needed of you at this time, honor the commitments that you already have on your plate, honor them, finish them up. Know that this card speaks a lot about divine help, about spirit and guardian angels that are around you at this time, that are guiding you through your intuition. So I really do feel like there's a whole new phase coming up for you. But for those of you that pick the suit of two, this is really a time to buckle down, roll your sleeves up, and finish up the commitments that you already have on your plate. Okay, beautiful card. The next card that you got, for those of you that picked the suit of two, it is Shield Yourself. Shield yourself. Okay, so powerful card, powerful message. For those of you that picked the suit of two, this card speaks to extra sensitivity at this time. You are extremely sensitive. You have a lot going on around you. You could be going through an illness, recovering from an illness, grief. I feel some heaviness around you. Whatever this is, it could be caring for another, it could be financial challenges, but there's something going on, and you are extra sensitive to people around you, to circumstances, to situations. The Archangel of Protection, Michael, he is who is coming through for you, each of you that picked the suit of two, to let you know that he is around you, that he is protecting you, your home, your life, your family. But you are also being asked to play an active role in protecting your own energy. And that would look like, if you do bless your house with sage. I'm hearing obsidian. Black obsidian is very good to wear on the right wrist to protect your energy. Start your day with prayer, call on Archangel Michael whenever you feel like your energy is going down. Try to not be around people, circumstances, situations, or even listening to things that are bringing your vibration down. Okay, so you're being asked to make an effort yourself in keeping away from things that disrupt your energy, especially places like nightclubs, bars, places where there's too many people whose energy you don't really know. And because it's very easy for other people's energy, other people's thought patterns to then attach to us. And because you're so sensitive, it's going to be very important that you shield and protect yourself. But know that Archangel Michael is also shielding and protecting you. Call upon him day and night and in between when you feel your energy is going down. Okay? The very next card that each of you got is mental conflict. Mental conflict. And now this makes sense. Shield yourself, right? Shield yourself, mental conflict. So what I'm getting for those of you that picked the suit of 2, definitely you have a lot going on in your mind at this time, and a lot of confusion. You could be going through a bit of anxiety, and this could be related to anything, as I mentioned. Issues of the past, it could be financial, it could be health related, it could be grief, it could be just that you're around people that are really taking up too much of your energy and you're feeling a little bit unbalanced and unstable. And that's okay. So if you are going through a time of mental conflict, Archangel Michael is going to be very, very significant for each of you that picked the suit of 2. When you find that your thoughts are going negative, or you're getting anxiety, or you're thinking thoughts that are not filled with love, and also defining, is this my energy or is this energy coming from someone else? Because often when we are around others and if we're highly sensitive, we can then pick up those energies from others, from places, not having enough sleep, not eating good, when our immune system is weak. That's when a lot of the mental conflict can come. So, very important that you take some time to meditate daily, to set some time when the sun is rising, particularly around 5 a.m., because 2026, as I mentioned, is a 1 year. It is ruled by the sun. So when we are sitting south facing to do meditation or prayers, or we're facing the sun, that can help us to erase all of the things that are going on in our mind. So if you are feeling like you have too much mental conflict going on, really take time to honor yourself, to pray, to meditate, to get out in nature. Try not to listen to things that are negative, particularly on the news. Sometimes we may have family members that are constantly being negative. But if it's just a thought pattern, one thing that I have done, I know when I've had some real dire times in my life, and I'm usually very good at keeping my thoughts straight, but we're human. And as soon as my thoughts would go negative, I would catch it, because awareness is key. And I would catch the thought and I would say, cancel, clear, delete. Cancel, clear, delete that thought. And once I've said that, I then put in a thought that is positive. I'm happy. My life is great. Everything is working out for me. And I would concentrate on the new positive invocation that I just said, and I'd go about my day. And I remember when I first started doing it, I was literally doing it every 5 minutes, because I would clear, cancel, delete. I would put the positive thought in my mind. I am love, I am love, I am love. I'd go forth, and then a negative thought would cross my mind again. And then I would do that again. I would say clear, cancel, delete, and I would then, but you find that the more you do it, you eventually will just stop. Your mind will stop creating those thoughts, the ego mind, right? And the ego mind is part of our earthly self, but there has to be a balance, and it's really false evidence appearing real, right? It's just thoughts that are not real. So that will be very, very important for those of you moving forward, protecting your energy, shielding yourself, being in environments that nurture your soul, praying, meditating, that sort of thing will really enlighten you. And you know that this is a time to roll up your sleeves, to finish up any pending tasks, to do what's on your plate, get things done, honor your commitments, and know that Archangel Michael and your guardian angels are all around you. So don't hesitate to ask for help, okay? The very last card that you got, my darlings, that picked the suit of 2 everything is here. Everything is here in front of you. Embrace the spiritual belief that everything already exists in the here and now. Live in the present moment and be grateful for what you have. Wow. And I love that. Everything is here, because when we have mental conflict, we are not present. We are not present. We are engulfed in negative thoughts and worries and doubts and fears. And then we are not paying attention to the blessings around us. So what a beautiful card. Like, you can't make this up. Everything is here. Everything is here in front of you. So try to tap out of the stress and the mental clutter in your mind. Embrace the spiritual belief that everything is already exists in the here and now. Live in the present moment and be grateful for what you have. So I think presence will be huge for each of you, to also get rid of that mind clutter, that anxiety, that doubt, that fear that you're going through. All right, my darlings. Well, there you have it. Those were your messages for those of you that picked the suit of 2. Now, for those of you that picked the suit of 3. Okay. Wow. All right. All right. All right. So for those of you, my darlings, that picked the suit of 3, the very first card that you got, beautiful card, it is the King of Earth. The King of Earth. This is a powerful card. This is a card of a very successful time coming up for each of you. You are being asked to confidently accept opportunities, things that are being offered to you at this time, because it's that type of a time where you may get promotions, you may get people offering you to help you, all different kinds of opportunities, and you're being asked to accept them with grace. You have a Midas touch right now for those of you that picked the suit of 3. You're highly generous, you're professional, responsible, you're practical, and people see this within you. Okay, so this can be a very successful time. No matter what you're going through, Spirit is asking that you open your hand to receive the opportunities that are coming forth. Okay, if you're having any issues financially, or you're needing a loan or a consolidation, or money is stuck, I do feel a lot of flow in your abundance coming up for those of you that picked the suit of 3. You are being asked to explore your options at this time. Explore your options. Because there are so many opportunities coming towards you, you could also be finding that you're getting ideas and divine downloads, things that are coming up about something that you might want to implement. This could be a project, an endeavor, something new you want to do. And Spirit is saying, think about it. Like, we're putting all of these things in front of you. And so explore all of the options and the divine downloads that you're getting, because they could serve you very, very well. Okay, if you're wanting to start a new endeavor, a new business, or you're wanting to consolidate, or you're wanting a loan, or you're wanting this, like, know that Spirit is helping you at this time, is giving you the divine downloads to do that. The next card that you got, each of you, it is, as you can see, moving on. Wow. So this is such a beautiful card. You are moving on from this past year. Those of you that picked the suit of 3, truly, this is a card of you. You can see this man that is in the shadows, right? He's in the shadows, and you can see the light in front of him. So you can now see, my darlings, the light at the end of the tunnel. It has been, I don't want to make it sound like, oh, everything. You have been through a great deal. That's what this card tells me. You have been through a lot this past year. But now you are moving on from those difficulties. You are finally, leaving the darkness, and you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Your Spirit is asking Archangel Michael, explore your options, because so many beautiful things are going to come in front of you. It's such a successful time on many levels. Financially, things will look up for you. Ideas, things will start coming to you. And it's not coming easily. is what I'm getting from this moving on card. You have been through a lot, but you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And you're being asked to just continue looking forward. Do not look back. Take whatever you learned from the past year that didn't serve you, and keep that. And learn from it, grow from it, and know that moving forward, you're not looking back. You're only going upwards and onwards. Wow. Very last card, my darlings, Spark of Life. Spark of Life. And this is for those of you that picked the suit of 3. So the card reads, don't sink into hopelessness and despair, for in your lives a spark of life that is undefeated and unbeatable. You can overcome everything your destiny depends upon. Wow. Don't sink into hopelessness and despair, for in your lives a spark of life that is defeated and unbeatable. You can overcome everything your destiny depends upon. Wow. So you're definitely seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. It's coming in the form of a new spark of life within you. So whatever you've been through, give it gratitude that you had the privilege of experiencing it, of learning from it, of growing from it. But now is a time to explore new options, new possibilities. This is a very successful time that's coming up for each of you. So confidently accept all of these beautiful new invitations and ideas and opportunities that are coming into your life. Well, my darling, there you have it. Those were your special messages for this week of December 29th to January 4th. I wish you all an amazing and marvelous new year. May you and your loved ones and your families all be blessed with good health, with happiness, with peace, with abundance, and with, most importantly, spiritual enlightenment. All my love, my darlings. Happy, happy New Year. Namaste.